Gentlemen, the prosecutor charges the prisoner with administering poison. He asks you to affirm on your oath the fact that on 2 separate occasions she, with her own hands, did administer arsenic. Now, in dealing with the circumstantial proof of this fact, the first thing that is absolutely necessary is surely the possession of poison. The means must be in the prisoner's hands for committing the crime. Now, you will remember the question I put to Christina Haggart. To your knowledge, was there any poison in the house?
Yes, there was some left in a bottle.
What happened to that?
Miss Madeleine used the last of it when she was washing her hands.
You have had it proved very distinctly, I think to an absolute certainty, that on the occasion of the first illness, the prisoner was not in possession of arsenic or any other poison. I say proved to a certainty for this reason. The prosecutor sent his emissaries throughout every druggist shop in Glasgow. Prior to Langelier's first illness, there was no record whatsoever of the prisoner buying arsenic. You must now see the consequences of the position which I have established. Was Langelier's first illness due to the effects of arsenic? You have heard the evidence of his landlady, Mrs. Jenkins. Will you tell the court whether you think that the symptoms of the first illness were similar to those of the second illness?
Yes. There was the same sickness and the same pain. I remember saying to the poor gentleman, it's like what you had last time.
Gentlemen, the conclusion is inevitable. Langelier was ill on the first occasion from the effects of arsenic. And he was ill and died on the second occasion also from the effects of arsenic. But it has been proved to you that the prisoner was not in possession of arsenic on the occasion of the first illness. And if the symptoms of the first and second illness were the same, then the arsenic was administered to him by other hands than the prisoner's. Now, if the suspicion is in your minds that she procured poison in some unknown, underhand way, and that Langelier's first illness was the result of his visit to Blythewood Square on the night before, recollect the evidence of Christina Haggart. Now, you prepared the cocoa and took it up.
I did.
It was usual for them to have cocoa?
Yes.
Were you there when it was poured out?
Yes.
Did Miss Smith drink her cocoa?
Yes, and there was none left when I took the tray down later.
So much, gentlemen, for the first charge. Now, we all know that on the occasion of the second illness, the prisoner did possess arsenic. But one person may be in possession of poison and another may die of the effects of poison. And yet that proves nothing. You must have motive, and I shall come to motive by and by, and you must also have another element, opportunity. The opportunity of the parties coming into personal contact so that poison can be administered.